Concerned for my safety, I was offered help to get treatment out in California. I accepted. Regrettably, I was going to miss the prom and felt I was letting down Maxine. To my surprise, she took the day off of work and stayed with me while I was sick going through withdrawals. She left that evening in care of some friends, and upon returning to the bus, she was nowhere to be found. I was informed some people were in the back lounge, so I headed there to see who was all there. Upon opening the door to the back lounge of the dark tour bus, I was taken back to find her there, standing and smiling at me with a pretty dress, holding 2 styrofoam bowls in each hand. One said king, the other said queen. She would then begin to tell me that we were going to have our own prom in the back of the bus due to not being able to attend the Warped Tour prom. We were the king and queen of our own prom. It was the nicest evening and one of the sweetest things anyone's had ever done for me. In my darkest time, that was the nicest thing anyone has ever done for me. She genuinely seemed to care about me, and I'm never going to forget that night. Thanks, Max. So here's Button with this track, Prom Queen. And Prom Queen is currently available for download through his Reverb Nation site at reverbnation.com/buttonslovesmusic.
Things hadn't been going well for me lately. Dark clouds were looming overhead. Then I saw you glowing in that dusty building somewhere I've never been. God damn it, I can't, but with nothing left I had to try it. So I bared my crooked teeth, shed a smile to my relief. You smiled back and that's exactly what I needed to be happy again. Slow dancing in the back of a bus, we were both romancing the idea of us. And we both knew soon enough that I'd have to leave. So for a night I was king, but you will always be my prom queen. My prom queen. You helped me hold my head up high when I was falling. You even held my broken hand. Now you hold my broken heart so it don't fall apart, reducing me back to that broken man I don't want to see again. And I got a feeling in my stomach, can't describe it but I love it. Taken back cause you're exactly what I needed to be happy again. Slow dancing in the back of a bus, we were both romancing the idea of us. And we both knew soon enough that I'd have to leave. So for a night I was king, but you will always be my prom queen. Well, every day's the best day ever. Ever since I met you, dear Maxine, everything will all get better. And I'll be back for you one day, my queen. We were both slow dancing in the back of a bus. We were both romancing the idea of us. So we both knew soon enough that I'd have to leave. So for a night I was king, but we will always be slow dancing in the back of a bus. We were both romancing the idea of us. So we both knew soon enough that I'd have to leave. So for a night I was king, but you will always be my prom queen.
Let me tell you, I am a big fan of this dude Buttons. These couple of tracks that I've been able to, get my hands on have been stellar. The guy's awesome, and that story was really legit. I mean, I guess I'm a romantic at heart, so that's, like, the story just was totally up my alley. And I wish everything the best to him and Maxine, if they're still in contact. I don't know, but that would be great. And I would really like to have Buttons come through Arizona, because if he does, I would love to get him on the show, maybe do a live acoustic track or something like that. So I'll see if I can get that squared away and just keep in contact with the dudes. So thanks so much for tuning in to episode 30. We'll just do a little recap on the artists you heard. First up, we had Eris Appeed, we had the Grey Havens, and last but not least, we had my man Buttons. So log on to my website at froshow.net to get information and links on all the artists played on this episode. And if you would like to have your music played on the show, be sure to contact me at my website or through my Facebook. Just search Fro Show Podcast. You can find me on Twitter at Matthew_Renfro, and I'm also on the Instagrams at Matthew Renfro. So be sure to check out all the other great shows and content being brought to you by the 4-Eyed Radio Network. Until next week, I will see you guys later. I'll see you guys later. No, I'll see you guys later. So stay classy out there, and I hope I make your ears happy, because my voice wants to make your ears happy. Okay. Bye.
And welcome back to Socially Awkward Studios. This is episode number 37. You just enjoyed the Fro Show, episode numero 30. I'm sure that's some kind of language, right? What the fuck? Yeah, and you don't forget, you can always check out the Fro Show all by its lonesome at froshow.net, also on Stitcher, and it's a great show. Listen to it. It's good stuff, and it's short. You 15-20 minutes the most, and you get some good music. You get to meet some new artists, and really get to just stick it to Steven, because I'm just going to keep talking, even though he wants to say something so badly. So you're going to keep on talking. So he's just going to keep going. That's great. Look at me. I'm Eric Dewey. I do what I want. Hey, I'm gonna kill a dog if One Direction doesn't follow me on Twitter. I would kill a dog if One Direction did follow me. That's what happened. Oh, God.
Leave One Direction alone.
Matthew is a closet One Direction fan, evidently.
Sing us a song.
This
songs are catchy as fuck.
This is, I just got done telling people how great your musical selection was.
Oh. You don't know you're beautiful.
See, I have a major problem with that song, because first of all, hot girls know they're hot. End of story. Second of all, the fact that he says in the song, hey, they know they're hot. Hot girls know they're hot. It's universal. They might claim, oh, I'm not pretty. Yes, they are, and they know it, and they're just trying to get you to say it because they want to hear you say it. Anyways, that's not the point. My point is, he says, you don't know you're beautiful. That's what makes you beautiful. Well, then you just fucked it up because you just told her. So now she knows, so now she's not. So, paradox time, bitch. Get your fucking lyrics straight.
Actually, and we danced all night to the Steve, the Colbert Report actually did that already.
Really?
Yeah, he did that same thing that you just did. So,
really?
The original, yeah.
No, but I didn't hear it. So, I'm just thinking great minds think alike.
No. don't compare yourself to Steve Colbert.
He's kind of geeky looking. I'm kind of geeky looking.
No. You're Sasquatch.
He's male. I'm also male.
Not from here.
You wanna have a cup?
Do it.
Whip it out.
He wears glasses. Wait.
Let's do a water displacement test. And
wait a minute. I love right off the bat. He's like, "Oh, you want me to prove?" I was like, "Yeah, go right ahead, whip it out." But then he's like, "You want to compare?" I'm like, "No. You're trying to prove to me that you're not a woman. Yet you want to see my dick. That makes you a woman, because every woman wants to see a man's dick."
I could just be like a member of One Direction.
You're not a member.
And we danced all night.
And the best song ever. I don't know what the words are, but I'm gonna be.
Is that really one of their songs?
Yeah, I'm gonna back up, Matt. I'm gonna back up, Matt, just to piss Eric off. Piss Eric off again. I think it's time for something, though.
Wow!
It's the newest single that came out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's in the movie.
I gotta.
It's in the movie. There's a movie.
The One Direction movie.
There's a One Direction movie?
Yeah, it just came out in 3D, bro. Come on. Matt and I are doing our movie review on it tonight.
Oh, you fucking... Oh, then I'm playing the song. If you guys are doing a movie review on that, I'm playing the song.
I gotta go back. So, I was watching Mystery Science Theater 3000, and I was watching the greatest one ever called The Final Sacrifice. Now, if you've never seen that one, I highly recommend it.
Is that the one where he says, "Can you come identify this bucket of your brother"? That's my favorite one.
No. This is one that's based on a Canadian film. Now, when we were watching it, Madam Geek and I were watching it one day, and then she mentioned something. So the guy from Eastbound and Bound,
Danny McBride?
Yeah, Danny McBride. He looks exactly like the guy in the movie Rosdower. So I'm like, they need to make The Final Sacrifice with him. They can get Michael Cera to play the geeky kid, the skinny kid. I swear to God, when you see this movie, you're going to go, yes, let's remake this movie.
You should tweet it.
I'm seriously thinking about it, because I'm like, they should totally do this.
Watch this movie and see that you should be in it.
No, it's great. They should do the American version of The Final Sacrifice. It'd be fucking fantastic because they're just going to make
funny.
fun of it.
Is it a funny movie?
No, okay. It's supposed to be a serious movie, but you watch it, you're dying laughing. But it's Mystery Science Theater, so they're just making fun of it as well. But when you watch it, you just go, these are the kind of people that thought this movie was going to be big, and it's just like it's a horrible Canadian. It's great. Oh my God,
they're like, this is going to be the best movie ever, eh?
Oh, this is great! Yeah, I love the Final Sacrifices, and they have the greatest song ever, which you have to find it. We should play it tonight. Is the Rosdower saves us and
I'll search for it here while we do the next segment. So, I think you were implying though that it was time for.
It's time for the socially awkward question of the week. Brought to you by
Amazon.com. You go to the Sasquatch.net, you click on the Amazon banner, and then you shop like you normally do. You get to buy what you want, and we get a little taste of the action, which I'm gonna need because I'm unemployed now, because I can barely read and remember lines.
There we go. All right, and this week we asked our question last minute. I mean, literally this morning I was like, oh crap, we didn't ask a question this week. Hey. So I asked a simple question, but we did get, bless you, we did get quite a bit of response to it. And in fact, our responses were unanimous, interestingly enough. We asked toilet paper over or under. The eternal debate, the question that has brought marriages to their knees.
I've heard people getting divorced over this. Relationships breaking. The apocalypse happening. Cats and dogs living together. Total madness.
Or toilet paper at all.
Yeah, what the heck?
Well, in India...
What if you use just those little wipes that come in the thing, they pop up? Well, or the bidet.
India just uses their hand.
Yeah, but then it's like left to right, left to right. Well, I think better keep it consistent.
Well, no.
What if you're left-handed and you're like,
right hand is for eating and everything like that, and the left hand's for wiping.
What if you're left-handed? That would suck so bad. You're like, I'm required by custom and tradition to wipe with this hand. But yet I also have to write with it and brush my teeth with it. Oh my gosh!
This is what we do. When we find out that somebody is left-handed, we kill them.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Sounds like a legitimite plan to me.
Did we get any Twitter answers?
We did not get any Twitter answers because Twitter sucks, evidently. Twitter's been really downhill lately. I don't know what's going on with that, but we did get quite a few Facebook responses.
Well, the problem is, Eric, to be honest, we are not really doing too well anymore. I think the only listeners we have tonight is one. We're literally bankrupt. I'm going to have to sell a bunch of the studio equipment.
Then why are you bagging me for trying to sell cats? Obviously, we got to sell some stuff. Well, why are you going to give me a hard time?
Okay, first off, you're trying to sell cats, and you're saying they're free.
But if you'd have told me we were that hard up, I would have been like, throw me a quarter, I'll give you a cat. And that way, at least, by the end of the day, we'd have a buck and a half.
I'll tell you a fortune. You remember those fortune teller machines?
Yeah, don't you wish to be big and then you end up being Tom Hanks?
You ever seen the movie Big?
No, I've seen the Big.
Okay. That's a great movie.
That's
a fantastic movie. It's a fantastic filmmaking.
F.A.O. Schwartz used to have the big piano.
Yeah, do you remember the Simpsons episode where Homer breaks it and they pull him off
when they go in there and they play chopsticks on the big piano on their feet? That's fucking awesome. That's a great movie. I'm going to have to go back and watch that again. That's a fantastic movie.
We should do a commentary on it.
Hell yeah, we should. Let's do it.
I want it.
All right, bye, everybody. We're going to go watch Big and do a commentary. No,
we could do a commentary on it the whole time and just going to be like, dude, shut up. I'm watching that.
Shh. Guys, will you shut the hell up? This is a good movie. Look at Tom Hanks. It's brilliant.
Except me, I'll just be going like, when did he get off the island? Where's Will?
All right. Well, just to let's go ahead and get through this. Let's get through this here. So before we turn to the Facebook answers, do we want to give our answers?
Let's do the Facebook answers. We don't really have them much, and I have to think of answers.
Okay. You got two choices.
So
we asked over or under. We got my wife, Amy Dewey, said over with 4 exclamation points.
I'm guessing
very important.
I'm guessing there's a little hostility at that household.
She's serious.
Evidently. Chris Adams, who is the co-host of Science and Beer here on the 4-Eyed Radio Network.
Science.
And he said, this is Captain Over.
Science and Beer.
I'm assuming that means over.
He goes over.
Unless, well, he did say over, so does that mean under?
Dude.
It's a double negative?
You're thinking...
Or maybe it's a double positive.
Now, Kyle Mooney, player 2 on the Arcade Bros podcast right here on the 4-Eyed Radio Network.
Gelman.
Live at GameStop in the Tempe Marketplace this Monday at 10 p.m.
I have no idea. I don't pay attention to this shit. I just show up, dude. I'm like a
Kyle
rock star. I
says-
just show up drunk and I just put on a show.
Kyle says, based
I'm
on
the
line
talent.
of sight,
I'm
mechanics
the
of...
fucking talent.
Kyle gave us a really good answer,
All right.
so why don't you shut up and listen?
God damn, Eric. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Wow.
Stupid ass.
Matthew's like, I'm taking my headset off. I don't want to be involved in this.
I'm going to go feel something right back.